Support Wrestle Talk!
Give us a subscribe. The Bullet Club reunite in WWE. We're getting a 30-woman Royal Rumble match. And Kane is trying to make Alpha Monster happen. It was the worst show of 2018. It was also the best show of 2018. I'm Ollie Davis and mega lols, I just made a New Year joke. And this is the 1st of January 2018 edition of Monday Night Raw. In about 4 minutes. Kurt Angle kicked off the first episode of 2018 just like he kicked off the majority of Raws in 2017, recapping everything the recap promo just told us minutes before. After announcing the Women's Royal Rumble match will have 30 entrants, just like the men's, Sheamus and Cesaro came out to complain about their tag title loss the previous week, accusing Kurt of nepotism by booking his son Jason Jordan in that impromptu match. Which Kurt answered by booking his son Jason Jordan in an impromptu match. The Jordan-Seth Rollins Angle Triangle is a fascinating story. Seth reluctantly stood in Jordan's corner, half protecting his reckless co-tag team champion, half trying to teach him strategy and the Architect's ways. But Jason is too self-absorbed to see that, and each victory fuels his egotism, a dynamic perfectly captured after the match, where Jordan celebrated by himself despite Seth taking out Sheamus for the win. Michael Cole told us that Apollo Crews is set for a great 2018, which he kicked off with a one-sided loss to Bray Wyatt. Do those numbers count for nothing, Dana Brooke? Woken Matt Hardy took a trick out of Wyatt's bag after the match, cutting a meaningless promo from the Titantron. After asking Kurt to cancel her match with Asuka and getting blown off by Nia Jax because she had to get a sick Enzo Amore chicken soup, where was my chicken soup when I was ill, not? Alexa Bliss lost a long non-title match clean that the crowd never got into. It felt like a big match on paper, but something was missing in practice, and it needlessly backed the booking into a corner. Defeat your champion clean, or end an undefeated streak, a type of conundrum that should be saved for big pay-per-view blow-offs. Braun Strowman didn't just body slam both Rhino and Heath Slater to win a handicap match of his own making, he also body slammed the Flu, which he was sent home with the previous day. After the fun squash segment, Kane tried to make the phrase Alpha Monster happen backstage, approaching Braun with a plan to eviscerate the Beast Incarnate at Royal Rumble. Not only was the scripting horrible, the segment undermined these two guys literally trying to kill each other just several weeks ago. Both Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe cut backstage promos to build their Intercontinental title match, but while Roman's promo was good, Joe exposed how much better he is on the mic, showing fire and intensity and delivering the great line, "Because of me, Dean Ambrose is now a stay-at-home husband living off his wife's paycheck," a line which Samoa Joe said to Dean's real-life wife, Renee Young. Joe and Roman went on to have a decent long match that told a good story. If Roman is DQ'd, he'll lose the title. This played directly into the finish, where in a near DQ's confusion, Reigns speared Joe for the win. This clean victory feels like the end of Roman versus Joe for now, especially with the man Reigns beat for his title, The Miz, returning next week. After Finn Balor entered himself in the Royal Rumble, because he's probably realised that's the only way he'll ever get his Universal title rematch, he revealed who his teammates will be for tonight's match against Elias and The Miztourage. He's Bullet Club good brothers Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Hopefully this will give Balor some much needed direction for 2018. And what better time to get a faction together than Royal Rumble season? The Balor Club beat Elias, Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas with ease and posed with 2 sweets afterwards to celebrate. With Enzo Amore's championship match against Cedric Alexander postponed because of some certified flu, Zo Train members Drew Gulak and Araya Davari took on Alexander and his non-205-pound partner Goldust, hopefully hinting the Cruiserweight division division will become less weight-defined this year. Sadly, Brock Lesnar's main event segment was very underwhelming, with Paul Heyman cutting the standard triple threat promo, Brock doesn't even have to be pinned to lose the title, and a very weak-looking pull-apart brawl between Lesnar and Kane to close the show. The one highlight, destined to be repeated in promo packages for the rest of the month, was Lesnar doing the no-sell sit-up after Kane's chokeslam and laughing just like he did in his great SummerSlam 2015 match against The Undertaker. So that was this week's Raw in about 4 minutes. Here's the usual ratings recap from top to bottom in order: core, average, poor, and bore. Vote in the poll above my head to give yours, which I'll announce the results of in tomorrow's Wrestle Talk news. For me, however, this week's Raw is average. What are the 10 biggest rumors and surprise returns for the Royal Rumble? Click the screen now to watch more awesome wrestling videos.